we're back somehow. Good morning, everybody. I'm Super G-Load, and I have all 12 colonies fortified with a fleet and an officer. Let's see if I can promote any of them. Now, this really didn't take that much time, because as long as it's not one of those side missions or a story mission, you don't actually need to play the fight. So, oh, look at that. Fleet Group Toron can get some more ships in it. Fleet Group Toron can get a lot of ships in it. I should work on that. So, you know, they can resolve itself. And given the size of the fleets at this point in the game, they are pretty much 100% chance of victory and very, generally speaking, low chances of losses. Not complaining. Hey, Fleet Group Aquaria also can get some more ships. And, yeah, okay. I mean, I could use my requisition points. I got a ton of requisition points, but I'm going to be dropping a lot of those after the next mission on new toys. So, I don't know what... This is Toron, I think. Nope, that's Canceron. Aquaria. Aileron. Fleet Group Capgrass. So generally speaking, this is ideally what I want all the fleet groups to look like. You can have a maximum of 7 ships. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and an officer. After the next mission, I'll start cranking out battle stars and upgrading the fleet, as it were. Geminon, yeah, they still are running corvettes, but I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think. Nah, not quite. This guy needs to be upgraded one more time before I can have 7 frigates. And Leo is fine. No, what? Torons are here. Yeah, Toron could use an upgrade. But we are not going to do that. We are going to do a plot-related mission. And the advantage of having them all fortified is I got a steady income of Tillium and...
Cylon's strike group has been detected.
Recreation points. Alright, so here's what I've been doing. So save here. Chance to win 100%. Chance of casualties 9%. Sounds pretty good. Colonial victory. Save game. Auto resolve this one. Colonial victory. Save game and proceed with the plot mission. By the way, Admiral Kane, you're still a cunt. Yeah, this works. This works a whole lot better than the last time I tried this mission.
Prepare to jump in 3, 2, 1.
We haven't been to Scorpia since like the first mission. Or second, maybe, I don't remember.
Multiple Dratus contacts, Commander. Scorpion Intel has already confirmed hostile bogies.
I knew they were under pressure out here, but this is the worst I've seen the Scorpion shipyards. Incredible they can get anything done under these conditions.
Yep. So, let's see. Scramble all Vipers. And are we at the right elevation? Yeah, close enough. But I will alter your guys' heading a bit, and dead slow, fellas. Dead slow. And I was smart, and a long time ago I set the formation up to kind of put them at different elevations from the guy next to him, so that when they fire their missiles, calamities do not ensue like friendly fire. I have yet to lose one of these because of friendly fire. I've lost lots of ships because of collisions because I was careless, but this is new. All right.
Understood.
You guys go play with their their raiders. Yeah. Already lost 5 Vipers. That's not good, fellas. Alright, 1 target confirmed. 2 targets confirmed. 3 targets
Hostile
confirmed.
unit identified.
Oh! Oh,
Commander,
God.
I'm seeing hostile contacts not engaged in the fighting. They appear to be scouting the Scorpio fleet's wreckages.
They'll be scavenging for ammunition. Destroy the wreckages before the Cylons can turn our own slugs against us, Commander.
Commander, a word? I don't often have the luxury of investigating field damage. A few moments of footage before you destroy those hulls could provide invaluable data.
Uh-huh. Yeah, probably. Ah, the Revenant. This thing looks like a primitive Battlestar, or like an old model Battlestar. Like, these ships look, you know, fairly Cylon, but there are definitely some ships that are, like, I'd say these Talons and these Revenants are, they're like old human designs. Now that's a scary ship. I gotta get vessels over there, don't I? Can I? I'll use my Vipers for that. But are they still? Is there Raider squadrons nearby? There is not. All right. So can I get you to defend those wreckages? I can't. Okay, we're gonna wait because it doesn't matter how we do this mission, honestly.
Understood.
You are going to die very quickly. I am more worried about their missile barrages than I am the
Missile
other
tubes
ones,
prepped.
So. And 4 should kill it. I can't get a lock on that one. Yeah, let's soften up that Revenant before it gives us too much problem. I'm a little worried that this fight is gonna cost me a couple capital ships.
Missiles incoming!
Alright, fine. That guy is turning away. Could I? Alright, we'll send the Vipers over that direction. This is a horrible tactical strategy.
Hostile unit identified. Adamant is taking damage.
Shit, which one? Sikert? Alright. Sikert, your front's toast. Everything else is, yeah. You, sir.
Understood.
No, I can't do that. I cannot leave my... I need air support. So, or...
Adamant is taking damage.
Alright. So, front and right? Okay, yeah, you're getting off your friend. Everyone else... Oh, that Revenant's toast. So we're gonna go
Yes, Commander.
over this way towards those wreckages, I guess. I probably should have kept a Corvette
say
in
we
here
all.
just so that I can get to the objective area quickly, but I think I might be able to just kill everything. Okay. They are excellent.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I'm gonna send my Vipers over that way. They can engage the, I think they're like boarding party kind of things.
On it,
there.
Commander.
And oh, I got missiles again. Excellent, excellent, excellent. 1, 2.
Missiles on their way.
4. We'll go
Missile
after
tubes
this
prepped.
Talon. All right.
Missiles incoming.
That should be enough to kill this guy. Just about. He's gonna be hurting next turn, that's for sure. So, yeah. We'll go over towards these
On it, Commander.
greatest contacts over here. I gotta watch my elevation. That guy should be dead shortly. Oh! Well, no, there he is. He's gone. Alright. So I think the beginning of this turn I'm gonna get yelled at. Or not. Okay, fine. Where was that one that I turned away? Repair. What's broken? Your hanger. Done.
Adamant is taking damage.
Okay, now I can attack these. Okay, good, 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 good. Now I'll get yelled at.
Commander, I gave you an order.
Sir, the commander was following up on a request from Sinan for damage reports before.
Mr. Quaid is not in command of this fleet, Lieutenant. Destroy those wreckages now.
Yo, maybe it's that new Star Wars movie that put me off of, like, Lady Admirals. Oh, man, I don't even remember her name. But the have hope spiel she gave, that's not... I'm not a brilliant military tactician. But I feel like that's something you should not be telling your troops. Have hope. No, you should be telling them, like, we have
Understood.
a plan. Don't screw up and die. Like, and I like that movie. Like, there's just... It kind of almost falls into, like, the Dark Knight level of, like, bullshit dialogue. Another Dark Knight, another movie I like, but just some of the dialogue in it is a little, you know, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain sort of nonsense. Well, yes, very true, very profound statement, but, like, I don't know, like, do people
Understood.
really talk like that though? Like, that's, like, it was almost like too perfect of a thing to say, if that makes any sense. It just kind of, again, it's a movie about a billionaire who turns himself into a superhero, so, like, suspend my disbelief, but it kind of got me out of it because I'm just like, it doesn't.
Missile
It just
tubes
doesn't
prepped.
feel natural. Like you, anyway. And that's kind of how I felt about the Admiral in The Last Jedi. Like, she's probably like a brilliant commander. But
Missile tubes prepped.
that's kind of, in my opinion, just a bullshit character developing phrase, right? Like, she didn't need to tell him to have hope, but he needed to have that said to him for his arc to be completed. And I mean, you know, maybe you do say certain things to certain people to basically get them to not screw up, but I feel like that phrase that was just for plot convenience. It kind of killed the immersion a
Adamant
bit.
is taking damage.
Like, I don't know, like, say you have a hot-headed, you know, maverick
Yes, sir.
type pilot like that, you wouldn't.
Adamant is taking damage.
You wouldn't want to. In
Subsystem
my
is back
opinion,
online.
You wouldn't want to say something like that to that kind of person because they would. Oh, I don't know. Maybe mutiny. Like you. They're a type of person that really can't be controlled or ordered around. They kind of need to be managed, right? And that's different than just giving them an
Adamant
order.
is taking damage.
You kind of
What the
have
frack?
to.
Commander, all hostiles are disengaging. Admiral Kane isn't happy with us. But at least we stopped the Cylons from salvaging any more ammo from those Scorpion ships.
Lucinda is becoming rash in her decisions. That was valuable data we could have used. She forgets she must prove the stability of Colonial Fleet to the Quorum.
Well, if the Cylons keep running away, maybe you can finally finish building those Jupiters. And build us one while you're at it. We could do with the firepower. Right, Commander?
No, the Jupiters are useless. But yeah, and I mean that. Well, let's watch the replay. And that really, that was my, like, everyone's like, oh, women everywhere, anytime women, blah blah blah. I was like, that's not, no, that's not my issue with the Admiral. My issue with the Admiral is hope is like the sun. No, like that is not something I would expect from a seasoned commander. Something. And, like, I guess the other thing is, like, why does Poe have such little faith in Leia's plan? Like, do you think she intentionally jumped him into the middle of friggin' nowhere? No! General Organa is one of the most capable commanders in the Star Wars universe. She had a plan. And that's really all the Admiral had to say was, Leia had a plan. And we will see this through, but I need you to just, you know, just be ready for it. Like, again, he's a subordinate, lower rank. She doesn't need to tell him everything, but she does need to tell him that don't believe in hope. There is hope. There is a plan, and we need you. Now, it kind of, those friggin' bombers were absolutely useless in space, but it kind of makes sense if this is what Leia's play was all along. Those bombers would have been absolutely deadly on a small salt moon against ground units that don't handle air units too well. Like, you know, for example, that friggin' planet cracker thing. I mean, yeah, Leia, rightly so, people died and Leia was mad, but I think Leia was more mad because, she knew that they were probably being tracked. She was trying to pull them onto a ground-based combat because she felt on the ground they had a better chance than in space. So, like, that's exactly why Leia was there. That's why they made that jump. And the other thing, that casino sequence just went on too long. Like, you're running out of gas, your fleet needs all support that it can get, and you fuck off to a casino? Really? Yeah. There was a third gripe I had with the movie, and I don't remember what it is now. Probably just those two, to be honest. Just like, again, that Admiral with the purple hair, I feel like is perhaps a great commander but a poor manager, because she couldn't really manage Poe the way Poe needed to be managed. And Poe should have had faith in Leia's plan, because she wouldn't just jump in the middle of fucking nowhere to die, because she would have a plan. And that casino sequence should have been done a little better. It killed the pacing of the movie. I mean, it's not... Rogue One is still now my current most favorite Star Wars movie. It's brilliant. Last Jedi isn't the worst one I've seen, but generally speaking, the middle movie in the Star Wars trilogies, they're not as strong. Like, I didn't like Empire. That wasn't bad by any means, but I didn't like it. And the Clone Wars, well, you know, that was the worst written love story I think I've ever seen.